We need to sand this down, and then it's time to put the gel coat on. I have gotten the ever popular color middle yellow. Let's hope that's not too far off. So hopefully this is not going to be so hard to sand down. Okay, let's go. ASMR for people. So this will take some time. I will see if I can get a tougher machine to save some time. But I am also going to save some recording time. So see you when this is even. Okay, so I got myself some gel coat. I'm not quite ready to use it on the big holes yet, but we got this nice little thing here. We'll use this nice tool. We'll try to sand it down a bit and then put on just like, yeah, some gel coat just to see. Deeper. What did I learn from this? You don't need fiberglass for stuff like this. Probably only need gel coat. I will see what it will do, but that's probably my conclusion. Hard to tell whether that was actual smoke or just particles. Yep, I'm not looking for a masterpiece here. Okay, just need the smallest amount of gel coat ever conceived. Gel coat is, to my understanding, pretty much like epoxy. So it's, you mix it, you have a hardener, and then you get a limited amount of time to work your magic. Just a small spatula. I'll just zoom out a bit here, maybe I'm in the picture. Maybe not. Oh, the anticipation of using something, learning something new, I guess. Okay, well, that was cool. That's probably in the way. Just need to figure out which one is the lid here. Okay, that yellow is probably darker than what we have, so we will need, as they say in the business, not very much. We can probably take a little bit more. I have to check what that is. Put just a little bit of thickener in this. Welcome to my experiment corner. Where I experiment, so you don't have to. There should be like 1 to 2%, so it's Let's hope it can drop. It cannot drop. Let's see that. Put a tiny bit in here. No. And we put that as a drop. Okay, let's do this. Put a little bit on here. And apply. Okay, so today we will do some more sanding. So if you come and look here, you can see that the level here is a little bit slightly above this level. So we want to cut like a few millimeters on this to get it lower, and then we'll paint it over with some gelcoat. That's the plan today. So we'll see if we can actually film some sanding today, since I got my trusty cameraman with me. You can see as well I have been sanding on these limits as well. So I think we're good here, and it's a bit tricky because we probably just want to take a bit of the side here, because it is the surface is not entirely level. It is supposed to be a little bit of a bump here. At the same time, this is not super crucial, because hopefully we'll put some solar panel over this as well. So we want to make it nice, but not, it doesn't have to look like factory made. Okay, so let's do it. Safety first. Machine. I mean, we're pretty good here. I think we want to do, if you look here, you can see I've gotten a bit of the old gelcoat here, and then this is epoxy. We might want to take this a little bit more maybe, but it might be time to start painting this stuff. Oh, exciting! Okay, yeah, I think let's do this. Let's paint this stuff. Pro tip: if you're buying a vacuum cleaner and a sander as you're doing this, make sure you have one that actually is compatible, so you can put the vacuum cleaner here. This one doesn't fit, otherwise I would have had a lot less vacuuming to do. Yeah, so okay, this is the front hole that we did, and I have learned quite a lot from the first back hole. So you can see it's a lot smoother here. It's almost a perfect level already. So we're gonna sand. You see there's a little bit of bubbles. I need to work on that though, and it has floated out a bit here. But other than that, I think it's exemplary. So the only thing I really care about here is getting this down to level and working this down as well. Because that has kind of floated out. Doesn't look awesome. And then the rest is pretty good already. Maybe a little bit around. You don't want it shiny like here, so you need to have a rough surface for the gel coat to adhere to the material. It's like the gel coat is working the same as the epoxy, so you need a rough surface to really get the good grip. Also, pro tip, don't run the vacuum cleaner for too long. It will overheat, and then you'll have a heap of vacuum cleaners, as I have here. That one overheated, and that one overheated even before I started using it. The color, this kind of vintage yellow we have here, is not readily available in any store. Go figure. So the yellow I got is, you can find here. You can see it's quite a bit off from the original one. Now this is oxidized a bit, so you can probably get it more yellow. But this is the one we have to work with to add. So I'm thinking I should get a good shape of this, not like a blob, just to make it a little bit nicer than just having, just having a big yellow, off yellow blob on the faded yellow that we have today. So we're using the masking tape to get some kind of shape.
Rolling.
So this masking tape I got here is, it came with a boat. So probably the masking tape was like 19,000 Swedish, and then the boat was 1,000. But yeah, it's getting stuck. It's pretty bad. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it was 1,000 and the boat was 19,000.
Well, it's almost time to start the gel coating. So I put some masking tape here, as you can see. I roughed it up a bit. Now this is like non-skid, so we won't reach everything here, but I think the gel coat will just cover over that and we'll be fine. So now it's time to take a rag, take the acetone, and do a cleanup of this area. And of course we have the masks on to stay safe.
Maybe you want to tell the viewers how you solved the masking tape problem.
Yeah, the problem with the masking tape was solved by buying new masking tape. Okay, there we go. I think it's nice and clean. And I might need new gloves because the acetone is more or less like biting through it. Oh. Okay, that's the paraffin. Let's do some mixing then, I guess. First we'll mix this, just to make sure that it hasn't like settled. And how much did you say we needed, Robin?
Well, you said we start with 100 milliliter.
That's a little bit.
That looks like 200.
Yeah. Let's go for 300 then. Plus this, I guess.
This is not an exact science.
It is not an exact science. There we go. So, if we want 5% wax in this, how much would that be?
15
milliliters, right? So let's go for 15 milliliters then. I'll go for the wax first because I think the hardener we will use last. 15 milliliters, that's a Swedish matsked. Don't drink this stuff. So this the wax solution here, the paraffin, is so that the gel coat is actually will be destroyed by air, but the wax will prevent that. So as soon as you're doing gel coat for a surface that is going to be exposed, you need this wax solution. What did we say? 1%? 1.5% to 2%.
So about 5, maybe.
Yeah, we can go for 5. 5 is good. So that's a teaspoon. There we go. And the same goes for this. Don't drink it. Oops. And in goes the solution. And also the time starts now for the hardening. So, as according to the videos I watched on this, because I've never done it myself before, because why would I? But according to the videos I watched, you want to go thin layers in different directions. Okay, so yeah, let's do this. So I used a roller because I thought that maybe it will be possible to get a bit of a non-slip with the help of the pattern of the roller. But we'll see what the future will bring. So now we go the other direction here. And probably just one direction and not back and forth. We were debating a bit here whether we should, I'm just pre-filling that with acetone. We were debating whether we should have it, it's kind of uneven now, and we probably want it more even. So the plan is to use this spatula or whatever it is to even it out a bit now. And we'll try very, very lightly here, just so we don't and it's like basically not putting any pressure at all. And just lightly, just to get it a little bit more even Steven here. This is just to kind of not have to sand like a maniac afterwards. So I think this is good, I guess. So let's go for the front one straight away. So what we're going to need, we already have this mixed, and we probably have the time as well. So what we're going to need is the acetone and the paper towels. There's not the cloths to dry it off, and then off we go. Same procedure as on the aft hole. Just some acetone just to clean it up. I already went over to just get rid of the first amount of dust, and yeah, just go through it here like that. See, that's almost already clean. I don't know why I started from the middle, but that's what happened.
What was this hole? Why was there a hole here?
Yeah, so there was an old ventilation hole here for there was a ventilation valve in this where this hole is or was, and the guy doing the inspection on the boat, he said you should remove this because it's gonna leak water. So this is gonna be lovely. We're gonna remove the tape and get this lovely nondescript shape that I so carefully chose before we we put the tape down. So let's see how that looks. I think I'll just throw the tape down there because you don't care if there's any tape on the floor or outside. So. Cool. Okay. Nice.
Such a beautiful shape.
Now we just need to wait for this to harden, pretty much, and then we'll go over it with sanding, wet sanding, and lovely stuff like that.
Yeah, that's not going well at all. Not at all. Okay. Yeah, that needs to set some more, I guess. And then we sand. So, we have now gone over it with the 400 grit, and it's actually smooth as a baby's bottom. Now it seems nice. I'll sand it a bit more and then go over it with 1000 grit and then polish. The hole is gone. It's nice and fairly flush. So this is after. I think it actually looked a little bit better before we started sanding. So on the front patch we're gonna not sand. On this patch we're gonna go just for rubbing and polishing. So this is how it looks. Nothing awesome going on.